And on to Antequera, or how it's pronounced. Um, this is the second scenario of the Spanish Civil War, August 1936, so not a lot of fancy equipment. There is Wagner and Vega. He doesn't like being called a mercenary. It's more like an adventurer. Okay. So, unfortunately, that civil scenario is the last time in a long while that you will actually control the Spanish units. We have some Italian auxiliaries, but that's not the same. And once we capture this airfield, it's a normal scenario where you capture all the victory hexes, but when you take this airfield, you get 3 converted Junker 52 transport planes that can be used as strategic bombers, and in Panzer Corps, strategic bombers are magical capital ship killers, so you can use them to sink a very damaged battleship. It was the battleship with 20 strength in the previous scenario, but in this scenario it has like 5 strength. It's been damaged. So restrict the movement of our vehicles. Yes, well, it's not that much of a problem. I love German terminology. Condor Legion, that's nice. Yeah. Look at his face there. It's quite funny, actually. Yeah. So, end briefing. And yeah, we have some auxiliaries, and I want more auxiliaries. So basically, by having auxiliaries, by wasting points on auxiliaries, you can actually save a lot of prestige in the long run by not committing your nationalist AI allies piecemeal into the fight. In many scenarios, it's absolutely best to just halt them in their tracks, and after a few turns, when you have opened up avenues of approach and cleared out entrenched defenders, then you can bring them in. That's a good thing. My first hero is an exterminator. You could always hope for 0 slots for the big gun, but no such luck. It's actually a pretty good one, but to put on infantry, and well, it's pretty good to put on anything really, because it's a sweeper. You can clean up damaged units. So by putting this on a tank, for example, you can get a lot of extra overruns, basically, because well, you are all trying to overrun stuff that only has a few strength points left, and now we suddenly have a very high attack value. So I took a bit of damage, but I have managed to. I didn't focus too much on capturing those little units. I just killed them. We did do some captures of recon cars, so I think I can upgrade. I have enough parts to safely upgrade. Now, it's in every shape and form better than the German one, except it doesn't have as good air defense. So, but 22 parts, that's pretty solid. Not a lot of experience on these guys. I think I'm going to upgrade them anyway. Put one into the reserve. Two points. I'm sticking this one in reserve, this one in reserve, reserve, reserve. Okay, something like that anyway. This is so I can purchase the big guy, and that's 6 slots. And I also think I need another flak. yeah, that leaves me with only one slot. So for the Italians, you start with just these two. That's not a whole lot, but you can see that because of auxiliary, my auxiliary trait, I can take a lot more. Now, part of the reason here is for enemy artillery suppression, but also for stripping entrenchment. This has entrenchment killer 2, so if I split it, it can remove 4 points of entrenchment at range 4 in one round. That's solid, I would say. I'm gonna take one of these tanks. I don't think it matters too much, and upgrade it to a BT because I have Panzer General. It's not. It's the same two slots. So that's one upgrade. Do I even dare to upgrade it into a BT? It's a little bit on the edge, but I'm going to do it anyway. So I think I will give this one my Exterminator hero because it has rapid fire. And this one can be and heal those. But I have a point left. I have a point left. There aren't. What do I want with that? Should I overstrengthen the tank? You know what? I'm gonna overstrengthen the cheapest one. Here we go. And we need some auxiliaries. And you don't want to put them in trucks because trucks cost money. And then healing them you get very expensive. This is 240. I could barely afford that. I have bought a lot of stuff here. I should probably color code my tanks as well. There, now we can tell them apart. One fighter, that seems very little. Okay, then we have an Italian fighter and 5 prestige. Let's try not to get hit a lot. That was fun. I think that's a decent enough start. Yeah, you can see artillery in the mountains here. Don't let that one shoot on the big guy. That never ends very well. There's no entrenchment here yet. And now it's at half strength, so I should get the exterminator bonus. Yep, looks like it. And then the BT can come in here, and it's a Bilbao, so we're not that interested. So we could put it closer to counter battery fire, but we are a bit afraid of that, so we are not going to do it. What? Anti-air? Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna take the shot anyway. Ah, 8 suppressed, wow. Okay. It's probably rapid fire and everything. Yes, of course it is. I don't think I can do anything else. And in this case, you want them to attack, and they start at attack. Because there is no particular reason here they shouldn't. I have to move this guy. Just go here. Could probably have waited with my bombers for one round. Guardia Civil, those are basically engineers. Militia are bad. Colonial infantry is pretty much heavy infantry, very good. And the Regulares, they are just 8 suppression. So we had 9 hits out of 10 strength points. Yeah, I'm not playing at 50% randomness anymore. This is way more fun. Ouch. Going into anti-tank mode. Always dangerous. See, if I had put my big gun here, it would have shot it and probably rolled very well. Yeah, that's militia versus colonial. Oh, it's a BT. I need that BT. So, there we are. Something like that. Yeah, can bring him down, make room for more of those. Just check, no. No real entrenchment here. Would you look at that? Ah, this is grand. This is grand. Woohoo, speed 6 BTs. Not bad at all. Ah, that was too close to that crazy guy there. So, do I put this one somewhere? And go there. That's okay. Soon there should be an enemy infantry unit popping out of the woods down here. We'll deal with him when that problem arises. So now we have to consider, should you maybe stop their advance if they look like they are going to suicide mode. Here they come. No, we didn't go for the city. Normally they go and occupy the city, you see. No, so I didn't manage to do anything there. Wow. That was quite disappointing. I think we should go back into the hills. No. Okay, now my supply problem for the BTs have been solved. Reinforcing. Surrendering. They have this artillery unit here, that's what's causing the hold up. So let's encircle them. There's an anti-air here, so no bombing there, but I can use my little guy to bomb a bit here. Air defense. Now they should maybe be able to clear out this area. Yeah. A bit of. Ouch. Got a little bit cocky there. I love it when they attack out of entrenchment. What? Wow, I didn't see that one coming. Okay, that was harsh. That was harsh. Another full strength BT. Well. Stuff like that happens. No. No. I'm just going to do this instead. Really? Really? In hindsight, I think I should have shot this guy. So, just a temporary setback. So my tanks are pretty much no use down here. I could, I guess, send them down there, but I'm not. Yeah, use the good infantry to garrison. Very smart. And send. Just remind them to attack. Sometimes they forget. Now, deadly grasp is of course very useful here. Oh, so painfully expensive. 43. And suddenly my prestige situation is somewhat improved. This one has provocateur. You have to always keep that in mind. No, can't get into the hills. That's too bad. No, that's pointless. And attack. So these two guys don't lose their focus. Quick and circle. PT doesn't have rapid fire, so they tend to go after that. And these have rapid fire, Panzer 1's rapid fire, this one has very high ground defense, so if you want to protect your PT, you should back it up with artillery and anti-tank for that matter. And suddenly it's down to... Wow. It's incomprehensible sometimes. But that's the charm, isn't it? Good one. Exterminator should work, yes. Worked very well. But I got no overrun. That was surprising. So why isn't it attacking? Weakened militia, colonial infantry. This is the reason you have to bring your auxiliaries. I like the concept of AI control nationalists. It's a little bit boring to watch, but the problem is it's so stupid. New session. I hope this will be the last one. Using double move and forced march. Putting a bit of hurt. Oh my god, I was going to use exterminator on it. Just weaken it below half strength. But okay. Wow. No, not my intent. Forced march into the hills, yes. It has to more range, of course. Yeah, of course it does. That was pretty pointless. The AI does the computer does the calculation first, and then it shows the actual moves. It will probably not leave this Victory X, but you can see how dangerous the AI is. It has no concept of protecting your own supporting units. Attacking into the hills, that was see, BT gets hit a lot. That's why we needed those extra parts, because it gets hurt. It has too low defense, so it gets targeted first. Oh, poor guy. Okay. One step closer to ultimate victory. I need something to put in that hex. So I guess this one. Finally, got rid of him. Incredibly annoying guy. Now there is the big problem of this probably is turning into a well, let's try to bomb it anyway. Yeah, of course. And they can still be effective anti-air units, even though they have turned into anti-tank mode. It's a big oversight. And they are also too good in their anti-tank role. This is a 20mm, so I'm just bitter because that was really a little bit of a mistake. Probably have no more no more parts. Stupid me. Do this back in the game. I can have some recon support. No more hurting my poor tanks. $14, I can afford that. So now what remains is letting the forces in the east here approach you. Strength 4, I misremembered. Oh, that's never happened before. One lucky roll. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be playing with the maximum randomness. Let's see if there's anything coming. No, not yet. Let's not forget this guy. Let's go force march, 2-step, and ta-da. Well done. I see no reason not to keep sinking these ships. Could even send them an escort. This one is pointless because it's protected by the anti-air unit there. Spending some of my hard-earned prestige. If I want to put my anti-air unit around here. And I want... Oh, this one isn't dead yet, so okay. I didn't even see it. Yeah, I'll replace it, but it doesn't want to fight too much. Combining this again. Okay, here they come. These are the guys we want. 152 millimeters. And those are nice artillery pieces to capture and use, but they are also very expensive. Even with just wagons, they are, I don't know, a lot of, let's see how much my even bigger gun costs. This is 200 to 400, probably 330, 50, something like that. So if you get a lot of captures for those with trophies of war, you can get a really boost. $10 points, that's nothing. Okay, sending the anti-tank into the hills. I'm not sure what the plan is there. Yeah, and more fun stuff there. So that blur was my son coming in to pet the dog, the puppy. And orders allies to defend. Now I just hope I can avoid him killing that weekend minefield and then going for the bunker, because the AI units, although they must see that they are going to, well, then they won't do a lot of damage to the bunker, but they don't see how much damage they will receive by standing next to the bunker. So this is a big problem. That winter scenario with all the cavalry, then you have cavalry riding up to bunkers they cannot possibly damage, and then just hitting them for 0 damage, and then in return they get slaughtered, and then they use your prestige to heal up. It's one of the, I think, dumbest things I ever saw, and it happens again and again. Okay. No. So he insists. Hit, defend. Now, defend. Now, defend. Don't go for the attack. Defend. Okay, so they are coming out to play. And the only thing that matters to me here is capturing these two. So you sort of have to find a good way to do that. And I think I will start by bombing them despite the anti-aircraft gun there. Little bit of suppression there. Okay. Just move in with the whole unit. And then I can What? It shot at my T-26 with the highest ground defense? That was unbelievably rude. See if we can put some more suppression on them without damaging them too much. 8 of 10. 8 of 10 is good. And this one has Exterminator, so that shouldn't do too much. $16 pieces. Not too shabby. $14 pieces. Also not shabby. Oh, come on. Hold position, important, or they could get IDs. Yeah, I think that helped my prestige situation a bit. That's just positive. Cheaper to replace. 20. I can afford a few prestige. Here they come. In anti-tank mode, an anti-tank gun. Ah. Why? Oh. Sending it forward was dumb. Okay. It's a mistake. I completely forgot about that guy. Doesn't matter. Yes. Debriefing. And one of my recons have a star, yay.